Hi, I am J. Gnanaselvan Santosh Raja, Assistant Professor, Department of Biochemistry, K.S. Rangasamy College of Arts and Science, Tiruchengood. From today, we are starting a new lecture series on cancer biology. Cancer is the second most common cause of death in the world. The term cancer means crab in Latin. Cancer can originate in almost any organ. Main types of cancer you must have heard about on lung, stomach, colon, rectum, liver and breast cancer. So, what actually cancer is? It is a single disease? The answer is no. Cancer is actually a diverse set of genetic diseases that share common features. When I am using the term genetic, it does not necessarily mean that cancer is a hereditary disease. We know that mutations are mainly of two types, germline mutation and mutation in somatic cells. Only 5% of cancers are associated with germline mutations. And another important point is that cancer cells arise from a single mutation in a single gene. Somatic mutations arise in the DNA of somatic cells during the lifetime of the affected individual. And another important point is that cancer cells arise from a single mutation in a single gene. Repair of DNA damage, cell division, cell differentiation, apoptosis, etc. So, what we understood here is that all cases of cancer result from some kind of genetic damage. And now, we can also ask, how does genetic damage is related to cancer? The cancer cell requires on unique advantages over the normal cells of the human body. Obviously, these advantages are due to the genetic alterations. Normal cells do not divide unless stimulated to do so. All this because of our body has regulatory mechanisms to check and becoming the cell function. But cancer cells break down all these regulatory mechanisms. Let's now understand what do you mean by benign tumor and malignant tumor. Suppose this is an abnormal cell that has lost genetic control over cell growth. So, it grows and divides out of control. Any abnormal proliferation of cells is called a tumor, based on tissue and cell type from which they arise. Carcinomas, the cells that cover external internal body surfaces. We may wonder why 90% of cancers arise from epithelial cells. This is because most of the cells in the adults occurs in epithelial cells. And in human body, these tissues are most likely to be exposed to the physical and chemical damage that favor the development of cancer. Example, lung, breast and colon cancer. Sarcomas, rare in humans, solid tumor of connective tissues, bone, cartilage and muscles. Leukemias and lymphomas, blood forming cells and the lymphatic system. Approximately 7% of human cancers. So, in this video lecture, we understood that cancer results from the breakdown of the mechanisms that control cell division. Since cancer requires accumulation of mutations to manifest itself, therefore most cancer develops later in life. This is because it takes many years for a cell to accumulate the multiple mutations. That's all in today's lecture. Thank you for watching.